All right, you guys, welcome back to Mentorship Support. Glad to be here with you guys, and hopefully we can get some people in here tonight. Like I said, if not, then you're watching this at a later time, and that's fine too. I don't know how long this is going to last. It might not be an hour or nothing like that, but we'll go for as long as that I can. Till I just have nothing else to say, I guess. Let me go to, I need to find, let's see here. Let me find the link so I can share this real quick. I believe I got to go up here. So bear with me 1 second, you guys. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let me minimize that for a minute. And I'll just go get the link this way and share it on my Facebook real quick, you guys. Actually, you know what I can do? I'll just do it through my phone. I'll share it that way. So that way it doesn't take me forever. I can do it much quicker on my phone than trying to do it this way. So just do this real quick. Join mentorship support. No views. 1 minute. How to live a happy life. Mentorship discussion. Positive thinking. Create. How to join upvotes. Public. Heading. Join mentorship support. No views. 1 minute ago. 8 minutes. 11 seconds. Button. All right, here we go. Is this it? I believe so. Video player. Pause. Next video. Drop position. 1 second of 8 minutes. 11 seconds. Adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust. Oh no, it ain't. I'm on the wrong one here. Join mentorship. Upvotes. Public. Subscription. Trend. Selected. Close. Button. Close. What is this way? Upvotes. Public. Heading. Back. Join mentorship support. Mentorship discussion. How to create success in your life. Mentorship support. Public. Lip. Button. Mentorship discussion. How to create success in your life. Mentorship support. Public. Lip. Button. Date edit. Newest. Mentorship discussion. All right, here we go. Mentorship discussion. How to create success in your life. Mentorship support. Collapse video. Action. Share. Button. All right, we'll go to share. Share. Twitter. Copy link. Email. Messages. More. Button. And I'll throw it on Facebook real quick and we'll be done. Mentorship discussion. Close. Button. Crystal Ackerman. Teardrop. Start. Just. Chris. Andy. Airbot. Messages. Mail. Facebook. Messenger. Facebook. Button. Text field. Please edit. Say something about this. Ellipsis. Character role. Insertion point. Start. Select out. Privacy. Johnny S. Next. Facebook. Cancel. Button. Cancel. Button. Facebook. Next. Button. Next. Oh, feedback. I apologize, guys. Hold on. Selected. Next. Facebook. Cancel. Share. Button. Share. Video player. Collapse. Add. Share. Cat. More. Read. Pause. Button. Play. There we go. All right. So. Next video. Button. Here we are. You guys. Books. And actually, what I'm going to talk about first. YouTube. Phone. YouTube. Active. Swipe up with three. Just because there were some people that I was in discussions with about this, and I really don't think that anybody should let it be the reason, what they do as far as being successful or being happy, really. Because I think sometimes when I say successful, I think sometimes people mistake that as, getting money and stuff like that. But being successful is way beyond just having money. Having money is a good thing, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. But success is more than just about having money. It's about being happy and being satisfied with where you are in life, not what other people think, right? I was talking earlier on a short video that I did, inviting you guys here, about a gentleman that was pretty much going to drop college because of his disability and because he didn't feel like he was given his full potential. He didn't have no F's, no D's, no C's. He was getting, B's. And he was just going to give up. And part of it's because, he went for over 20 years, I think 30 maybe, and then became visually impaired. And that's a lot. That's a lot to take in, but it's not enough to give up on the things that make you happy and the things that can make you successful. So I don't know if it was because of what I said or just him thinking about it, but either way, he luckily is going back to college. And he didn't fully quit, but he was ready to do it. So luckily he got to go back and pick up where he left off. It only had him a couple weeks behind. I get it about college. It can be stressful. You can get overwhelmed sometimes with the amount of work, the workload that you have on your shoulders. And everybody's situation is a little different. If you're going to college and you're single and you have no kids and whatnot, it might be easier for you compared to someone that might be going to college that might be married, that might have kids, or someone going to college that's not married but has kids. There's all these different scenarios that can make college more frustrating and stressful. I don't think it should be. I don't think college should be stressful. I think that when you go to college, you got to find, bottom line, when you go to college, you need to do what it is that really makes you happy, because that's going to keep you motivated, right? And believe it or not, there's a lot of people that go to college to keep the family tradition going. And here they are, they're really busting their tail to do good in college to impress their family and other people. I don't believe in that way. I don't think it's about impressing other people. You need to impress yourself and satisfy yourself, not, oh, well, I got to do this because my family expects me to do it this way, or my friends are going to see me doing this and it's going to make me look good. If it's going to look good, make it look good to you, right? Not to other people. But bottom line, people's going to do what they're going to do. And the most I can do is throw my opinion on it and say, hey, this is my opinion, and that's it. Your disability is something that you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. So you've got to accept that, to create positives with it, not negatives. Because if you're going to just be negative about it and look at all the negative reasons, you're not going to succeed. You will fail. That's 100%. You will fail. But it's because of the way you're thinking about it, the way you're looking at it. If you change your mindset on it and the way you look at things and you look at the positive things, you're going to get a lot further. And there's many different situations to that, but I'm telling you that if you want to succeed, you have to be the one to do it. You've got to be the one to look for the positive reasons within yourself. Not what's around you, not anyone else but you. That's it. 10 years ago, I wouldn't be able to sit here and say all that. Well, more than 10 years ago. I keep forgetting time passes. I'm getting older and older. But before I was going to college and before I really had, my mind in the right place and really doing things to better my life, I wouldn't be able to sit here and tell you that. And I wouldn't. But now that I've lived it and I've seen it and I've done it, it's much easier for me to tell you that once you change your train of thought your mindset, the way you look at it, the way you look at your life, and the way you look at what you're doing, that changes everything. So you need to try to find them positive things in your life if you want to do that. And I get it. Someone's going to say, well, it's easier said than done. Easier said from somebody else. And, you might be right to a certain extent. But this is up to you. All right. And honestly, this goes on with any situation you might be going through. Whether you're going through a divorce, whether you just graduated high school and now you're trying to, move on with your life as an adult, whatever the case might be. The best way to get through the situation or get through whatever it is you're doing is for you to think of things in a positive way, not negative. When I was speaking on flipping houses with real estate and stuff like that, I had mentioned a part about, a book that I've been reading, and it was talking about being successful and, how to go to the top instead of staying at the bottom and earning nothing. And it brought up, the negative things that you have in your mind. And I think it quoted it as the negative wedge of your life. You take that wedge, you either get rid of it or you reverse what it is. And once you do that, it changes everything. Once we stop thinking about the things that make us mad or upset or that make us feel bad about who we are, once you take that stuff away and you turn it into something positive, I promise you, your life will be different. That's guaranteed. That's not just me guessing. That's guaranteed. When I was younger, a teenager and all that, and I could tell you the whole story, but it would take too long. But I'll just say that at that time, I didn't believe in myself. I didn't accept the disability that I had. I didn't accept being visually impaired. I didn't accept going to a blind school and all this stuff. So I was negative on everything. And the only thing that went on in my life then was me getting in trouble, drinking and fighting and just always negative stuff all the way around me. And it was all based on my attitude and the way that I looked at things. As soon as I got older and I turned that around, I took away the negative thoughts, the negative attitude, it did get better. I've got some really big goals that I've been working on, and sometimes you might be working on them goals and it's going to take forever, but it really doesn't. My first goal now is graduating college, right? That's about to be accomplished. And right below that, that's going to fall me into getting a job. So then my next goal is buying a house. That's not far off neither. These things are happening, though. All of it's happening because I'm staying positive. And if you do the same thing, I promise you it will make a difference. Let me go down here and take a look here. Okay. So what I want to do before I go tonight, I want to share a website with you. Okay. I want to share this website with you, and you can go to this and you can find a lot of good information on different situations. I'm going to be sharing podcasts, all that stuff there. You can go there at any time and find the stuff, and I believe it'll really help you. Make sure I got that right. HTTPS. Sorry, guys. Mentorship. There we go. There we go. So you can go to that site, and that will you can check out different stuff that I talk about. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So if you ever have anything that you're going through and you need a little bit of advice, I do a lot of videos, and I think that you'll be able to find videos that will kind of connect to your situation. Obviously, the channel is not that big right now, so we don't have a huge number of people on live streams and stuff like that. But I wanted to put this out there so I could share the website, and that way you can go to the website and check out all the different stuff that I put up there. And of course, there's a lot of other stuff that I plan on streaming on, going to college, and I talk about special conditions. I talk about going to college with disabilities, and there's so much that needs to be done with that. And I'm not going to get into that tonight, but I will be doing videos in the future discussing that stuff. So unfortunately, I'm having some network errors. I'm not going to make this any longer than what it is. Guys, I appreciate all of you. Please share this, and you'll find a lot of good stuff on that website. Those of you that were emailing about the courses and the real estate stuff, go to that website. You'll find it there as well. I do have some really good stuff coming up about that. And listen, I'm not someone who's a professional. I've been in real estate for many years, but I understand it. I'm continuing to be educated about it, and there's so much to it, but it's so easy to do. It really is. If you're into that kind of thing, go to the website, mentorshipsupport.com. You'll find where the course is. And we got other stuff that we're doing as well on that site. It's not just one thing. We do mentorships on a lot of different areas, and we're also going to be doing courses on only the things that we can do courses on to show you. So it's not like if you see a course, if it's there, it's because whatever you're going to take from that's going to be positive. All right. So y'all have a good day. I do got a jet because of my internet, and keep a positive attitude. That's the main thing. Long as you do, I promise you, life will be much easier for you. Stay positive. Think positive, and you will be successful.